Audio check 1 2. Audio check 1 2. Sarah, let me know if you can hear it. All right, Rough Rider fans, here we are, game number 2 here on Saturday, February 28th at the Shamrock Shuffle. So your Rough Riders have just taken the ice here, warming up here for right before game 3. We got about 2.5 minutes to go until game start. We'll see how it goes because the goals aren't even in place yet, but nonetheless, the teams are out there warming up. So a little different than the previous game. So this game will actually have Liv in goal for us, as Addie's going to rejoin the team on the ice to skate. And we'll let Liv get her turn and see how it goes from here for her. Unfortunately, if you saw this morning, the Rough Riders dropped the first game 3-2. A lot of controversy, according when you talk to the kids and even some of the parents too. But nonetheless, Rough Riders going to look to turn this around here as we go into the second and final game today here at the Ice Box in South Bend, Indiana. So today, our Rough Riders, who are in the white jerseys, they're going to be taking on the Beaver County Badgers. So Beaver County Badgers are out of Pennsylvania, just northwest of Pittsburgh, along the Ohio border here. So traveling quite a ways for them, and we'll see how the Beaver County Badgers compare against our Rough Riders. So they've reset the warm-up clock here to 3 minutes, so not sure when this is going to kick off, but nonetheless, we'll watch the Rough Riders warm up, and we'll get ready to play 3 12-minute periods of hockey. All right, so clock is moving now. We got 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go here on the warm-up period. As tradition, and I'm sure you all know your favorite Rough Rider player, but we will run down the roster as always. So number 12, Gavin Goody. 14, Liv, who's in the net for Rough Riders. 16, Addie's coming out of the net to play on ice and skate today. 19's Don, 20 is Jack, 21 Ryan, 24 Tegan, 28 Berkeley, 30 Levi, 42 Hadley, 43 Nora, 45 Gavin, 60 Owen, 67 Abel, 78 Grayson, and then 97's Brendan. So that is your roster lineup today for Rough Riders Green. And we got about a minute and a half until we get the game underway. All right, 15 seconds on the clock as we start picking the pucks up. And the Rough Riders will probably move into what's become their new three-game tradition here. A little chopping sticks down there, rallying around whoever's playing goal. And sticks are starting to clap. All right, that ceremony is official. It means it's time to play hockey. All right, Rough Riders come out, take the ice. Got a little bit of a change up from previous games here, it looks like. Maybe not. I thought Abel was going back on defense. It looks like he's going to step in on the line. And he'll be taking the face-off here. So he's got Owen as well as Gavin on that O-line. Our defenders out there right now are going to be Jack and Grayson. So Abel's got the puck up in the top, tries to center it. Quick shot. Good cover up by the Badgers goalie. So good pass from Abel from the high side, the high corner, right into to Owen, who took that quick shot, but eaten up by the Badgers. Puck comes out, controlled by the Badgers back in the top corner here. They're going to sling it up against the board. Grayson's going to be there to pick it up. Tries to bring back down. Not a whole lot of stick they got on it. Badgers now in control of it, bringing it out of the zone, coming across center ice. Cross-ice pass here to the Badgers as they come into zone. And they've got an angle here, but they can't make the pass. Centering pass here, but nothing for the Badgers to do. Puck is floating right in front. Badgers able to keep it in. Gets a bouncing puck. Kick save by Liv. Abel's able to sweep it out of there. Brings it down near side board, still controlled by Badgers, keeping it in the zone. Shot goes wide left of Liv. So not a shot on goal, but still that puck remains in the zone. Badgers controlling it. Finally comes out. Badgers going to look to reset while Owen pressures the puck. Able to get a stick on it, see if he can take it away here. Nothing there. We got a partial line change on offense for the Rough Riders. Badgers bring it back down, bomb side board. Nobody there to go to. Nora's able to stick and poke check it away. She's going to bring it up. I'm sorry, that's Berkeley. Berkeley skates across center ice, takes it behind Dom, pushes it into the zone. Puck's going to wrap back around behind and picked up by the Badgers. Pass forward, not there to receive. Nora's going to pick this puck up, chop it back down. Berkeley hacks on the far side wall, trying to get control of it, but comes away and bounces the Badgers' way. Got a center and pass. Nobody there to receive, but Nora gets the stick on, tries to chop it up and out, but kept in the zone. Nora continues to poke check to break this up. And puck squirts out. Looks like Berkeley's going to come away with it as she skates it cross ice. Looks to pass forward to Ryan. Ryan can't handle, though. And the Badgers are going to bring it right back down into their offensive zone. High side centering pass, nobody there to receive from the Badgers. So Keegan kicks it up and out, but the Badgers are going to regain control once again. Centering pass, nobody to receive. We're going to get an icing call here. And there it is. So we will reset. Rough Riders going to move on down to the O zone. And we're going to get a line change here. So coming out for this line, I see Hadley coming out. I see Addie coming out for the defenseman. Looks like Gavin, Bursler, Levi, and Brendan is going to be up on your O-line. Okay, Puck comes up top to Hadley. Hadley's able to chop at, trying to keep it in. Gavin gets control. He's going to take a shot. High and right. Bounces up and over, but Brendan's on the near side to scoop it back up. Tries center. Deflection, though. Puck comes back. Still in the zone. Levi able to keep it in. Addie's going to get it on the bottom side. Try to push it back in. Can't get it. Levi chops it up and back around behind the net as Gavin swings in and tries to forecheck and get control of that puck. Badgers dumping off in that top corner. They're finally able to flip it out. Very close to an offside. A little dangerous right there, but Addie's going to be able to get it and push it forward as Brendan brings it into the zone, but being challenged by the Gophers. Gophers Badgers. I don't know, some water-based woodsy animal. Puck in that topside corner is going to get wrapped around. The Badgers are going to carry it back behind the net. Abel takes it away, loses the puck though. And Hadley able to keep it in for a moment, but it drops back out. Owen's able to swing it back up the side wall. Still controlled by the Badgers. Gavin Pokinat was able to get a shot on it. Actually took it away and poked it in, so good shot by Gavin, but just couldn't capitalize on it. All right, we'll reset here for another face-off down there in the O-zone. Puck comes up to the near side corner. Going to get wrapped around. Abel gets the stick on it, slings it, wraps it back around. Owen's going to try to pick this up on the high side. Abel's in the middle if he can get a pass into him. Tries to pass. Gets locked up. Puck squirts out back behind Abel. Still fighting for it. And puck comes out high side, controlled by the Badgers as they run it out of the zone across center ice. Owen's able to poke check it away, but puck continues down the zone. Abel's going to pick this up, and he's going to bring it around this corner. Drops it up to Gavin. Gavin can't get a stick on it, though. And quick little shot. Bounces right off of Jack's foot. And then blocker stick save by Liv. Liv's going to hop on top, cover it up here. So we'll reset for face-off down low. With 6:57 left to play here in this first period. Score still 0-0. Got a line change as it looks like Berkeley is stepping out to take the face-off for the Roughriders. Puck's in that top far side corner here. It's getting chucked cross ice, nobody to receive, but Nora is coming down here on the low side, chips it up the wall. Drops off to Teagan. Teagan pushes forward, tries to get to Ryan, but Ryan can't get a stick on it. It's still a live puck. It just goes down. Badgers are going to take it back behind the net and work to bring out. Come up near side boards. As Berkeley's going to step in and try to swipe it away. As centering puck for nobody to receive from the Gophers. Kick out up top. Goes to Ryan. Ryan can't handle. Now back down into the defensive zone once again. So Nora's going to pick this up. Swinging around low side. Look to Dom to push it up to Dom. Too far along the board. The puck's going to come all the way back into the O-zone here. Still live puck, though. And our Rough Riders going to work to try to keep this in, but can't do so. As Badgers bring it right back down in their zone. So Teagan's going to go back in the top side, try to get a stick on this. Change of direction by the Badgers. Centering pass right here. Nora's able to step in and knock it out and bring it up here this near side board as she crosses center ice. She's going to get a shot. A little wide blocker save, though. Just pushed right back. Far rebound. Levi picks it up on the high side. He tries to push it back in. Doesn't have enough to make it to the goal. Brendan's able to keep it in. Still can't get a good stick on it, though. So finally it pops out with the Badgers as they come back across center ice. A good poke check right there from Addie to keep it out. Puck is floating right there, top side blue line. So Badgers are back into their offensive zone. Centering pass once again, no Badgers there to receive. Puck is pushed down the line here. It's going to go all the way. Referee signaling for icing. So we'll come back down defensive zone here with 4 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the first period. Rough Riders bring a new line out. So we have Abel, Owen, Gavin Goody. And then for our defensive players, let's see, it looks like we have Addy, and I think it's Hadley in the back. Puck in that top side corner. Owen looks to try to get a stick in there, break it away. He's able to break out here. He's going to push it up towards Abel. Abel can't handle it, though. And then finally, Gavin puts the stick on it, gives it a good little shot down there, and we're going to get an icing call. So reset all the way back down here to Rough Riders defensive zone. It was going to step back in for the faceoff. Puck comes all the way out of the zone. Owen's chasing down. He's able to get a stick on it. And who looked down? Abel comes back center. He tries to center, but can't get a stick on it. And Owen loses in that corner. The Gophers with the Badgers slowly bring this thing up the wall here. We got the angle right here, center and pass to receive. And Liv is able to fall on it, cover it up. I take it back. It kicked out to the high side here. It's the light puck still up in that top side corner, but it's saved by Liv for it. Looks like Owen took it away as he starts bringing it down. So Owen's got Abel on the left-handed side here. As he looks, he shot, and no rebound. So Owen got a shot on goal, but eaten right up by the goalie, even though Abel was in good position to address any sort of rebound that would have come off. So 3:50 still here playing this first period. Score still tied 0-0. Line change coming out for the Rough Riders again as Berkeley steps in this time. Our D players in the back right now, we got Jack and Grayson out there on the ice. Puck wrapped around, Jack's up top to try to keep it in the zone. Able to get a stick on it, keep it in momentarily. However, the Badgers are able to get this out. We got a center and pass right there, broken up by Grayson. Grayson, good strong hit here. Let's see what they call there. They're calling it live puck still, so must have went off of one of the Badger players because Grayson had a lot of strength on that shot that went down there. Badgers were able to get it up and out of the zone, but Grayson's right there. And that puck stays down there. Grayson's going to get it on the top side here, look to flip it back down the wall. Puck travels back behind the net. Dom comes in to try to challenge it. Puck comes out. And Jack's on low side trying to break it up. We have Keegan back as we get a lost puck right there behind the Badgers. Can't take it all the way in. Puck is floating around. I think it's back behind. Looks like Berkeley has control of it. Kicks that puck out. Still live puck here. So they're still playing. Badgers wrap it back around, back behind the net. And Badgers are moving down the ice unopposed right now, all the way back to the zone. Finally, Grayson gets a stick in there, pushes it up in that top side corner. It's going to be picked up by Ryan. Ryan's going to look to push it down the ice. Stays within the zone, though. And we're going to have a penalty, I assume, here on Ryan as soon as we touch it. Take that back. It looks like the penalty's going to be on Grayson. So not sure what Grayson did, but something the ref saw something. It's going to send him off to the penalty box. So Beaver County is going to be up on the power play for the next 90 seconds as one of our players steps in. So in fact, it does look like it was Ryan. Accidental call on the part of the ref to signal for Grayson. So it is Ryan that's in the penalty box for a minute 30. Levi comes away with the puck. He's going to push this down the ice. Shot from deep blue line, just deflected off one of the players. Doesn't really go anywhere. Levi gets the stick on the puck, takes it away, but loses it right there. Blue line picks it back up as he brings it in the zone. Shots it. It's going to go down into the near side corner, picked up by Badger County or Beaver County. And they bring it back across center ice here. And Brenda's able to get a stick in, still squirts out, controlled by the Badgers. All the way back down, still live puck though. Brendan swings down to challenge it. And we're going to get an icing call here. All right, so 1:09 remaining here in this first period of play. The Rough Riders are going to set up all the way down into the O zone. I'd just like to add that the Beaver County Gophers, it's complicated. You got Gophers, Badgers, and Beavers. So, whatever they get called, I guess they get called just when I'm talking about them. All right, good strip by Addie here on the near side boards as she works to take it back up and in the zone. Quick shot. Blocker saved by the Badgers goalie. Good challenge by Hadley. And then follow up by Gavin, who's able to keep it up in the zone. Badgers are going to bring it back around behind the net as Gavin continues to put pressure. Abel's going to pick this one up. Chops it back forward, so intercepted and controlled now by Badgers as they bring it back into their O zone. Always going to pick it up on the hard side. He misses it as he goes by. So Badgers still control this. Going to get a shot off. Live, glove save, eats it right up. So 13 seconds remaining here in this first period of play. Score is still tied 0-0 as we go for face-off here for these last 13 seconds down in the defensive zone. So Rough Riders need to get it up and out. Goes Owen. Owen loses his footing, though. Abel's able to put a stick on it and push it all the way down. And Abel may have got away with a lucky one on that one as he challenged the Badger player right there. So, all right, one period to play. Score is 0-0 as we move into the second period. So looking at a pretty even matchup right now. Both teams are sitting at 5 shots on goal throughout the first period of play. And, both have a couple of things going. The low pressure, though, Rough Riders have pretty low pressure on the Badgers right now. Would like to see a little bit more before they get to center ice here. But on the flip side of that, we have seen some good offensive passing and trying to get it into the center lane down there for shots and whatnot. So seeing good things happening on both sides, but we'll see what happens here as we move into the second period of play. All right, the Rough Riders come back out on ice. The line that's coming out here looks to be, looks like Berkeley's line. So near side here up on the offensive line, we have Ryan high side. We have Dom Berkeley taking the face off. Our 2 defenders that are coming out here looks like it's going to be Tegan as well as Nora. Tegan chops it off the wall back across center ice, but controlled by the Badgers. And they come back right across center ice. Shot goes wide right or wide left. Couldn't quite tell. The left was not on target. Center in pass here by the Badgers. Broken up. Berkeley's able to strip that. Berkeley's got one player to beat here. She's going to take that shot. It's going to go wide right, though. Swinging around the other side, the Badgers are able to pick that puck up as Berkeley continues to harass that player back there. Now Ryan is harassing the paper. For whatever reason, the Badgers are not trying to push it up and out of the zone right there. Little poke check taken away, courtesy of Berkeley. He passes the puck off to Keegan in the corner. This puck's going to float back to the center out of zone. And we get an offside call here, and we'll set up for face-off. New line stepping out on the ice for both sides. Puck taking control by the Badgers. Good pressure by Brendan to get up there. Centering pass picked up by Gavin. Gavin's going to send it down. We're going to get a icing call, I believe. Yep, there it is. So we'll reset back down in the defensive zone. So a couple of slow-moving referees down there to get this thing going here, but they're making their way. Got 10:47 left in the second period of play. Puck comes out right towards Liv, but able to be stopped here. Grayson got the stick on, puts it back out. Brendan picks it up, loses it for a moment. Forward pass up to Gavin. Gavin can't quite handle it, though. He's going to challenge this puck. And right there in the center, nobody from the Roughriders there to receive, though. Still good pressure being put on by the Roughriders. Much better than what we've seen in the first period of play. And let's see, puck stays live. Puck goes back behind the net. Actually thought it went in for a second, but it went back behind. Deflection bounces off of Levi, and then Grayson gets a nice little backhand to push it up and out. So at a minimum, it's out of the zone, but Gavin is tracking that puck down, trying to get his stick on it. And puck finally starts moving back towards the defensive zone for the Roughriders. Quick hard shot goes wide left. It's going to be picked up at point by the Badgers still. And that puck's going to drop up, back behind Liv as Jack tries to push it around the corner. Grayson comes over, slings it back towards the top, but still Roughriders struggling to get it out of the zone. Finally, it breaks out, but still controlled by the Badgers. And that puck wraps right around back behind one more time. Errant pass, though, results in the Badgers getting it right there. Finally broken up, though. So the puck comes back out of the zone, and we're going to get an offside call right here as the Beavers push that puck back up before they could clear the blue line. So step down, we'll set up for a face-off. With 9:15 left in the second period. Abel's going to step in for the face-off. Puck is bouncing back. It's going to go back behind. Addie has it. She's taking it behind the net. She's going to push it up the wall, up to Owen. Owen can't get the stick on it, though, but continues to poke away and trying to strip it. Abel gets a hold of it. He's going to give it a good shot, slinging it down the wall. And this one is probably going across. Actually, it remains a live puck. Didn't have enough gas to cross that second red line. Good cross-ice pass from Addie. We got to get Hadley down here to chop it back into the zone, which she does. So that puck's going to go up to the top corner here if she can keep it in. So once again, Roughriders are going to have to reset right here. But Badgers end up pulling away. Abel's going to pick that puck up behind, chops it up the wall, but a deflection off one of the Badgers. Still able to get it up, pushes it to Owen. Back to Abel. Abel's going to take it back behind and screen with the net once again. Pushes it around. Going to come all the way back up and out of the zone here. Center ice pass as they bring it back into the zone, but get an offsides call. And the Badgers were caught in a line change as the puck crossed over into the defensive zone. Okay, Berkeley's going to step in for us. We got Ryan on the near side and I think Dom on the high side. Berkeley pokes and takes it away and drops it back up and out of the zone. So Badgers going to reset. Badgers bring it up on the high side boards up in top corner. Dom gets a stick on it, pushes it up and out. Still controlled by the Badgers, though. Back to point, quick shot. It's going to be a deflection, bounces off of Nora. Comes away. Ryan picks it up, pushes it down. And then we're log jammed up here on this bottom side board. Puck finally squirts out. Berkeley there causing some havoc, but still can't knock it away from the Badgers. And Liv's going to hop on that one, push it away easily. Pushes it back up to the goal for the Badgers. Badgers going to take it from the top. A lot of traffic in there, not able to get a shot off. And comes down to Ryan, who's going to try to chop it up and out, but the Badgers are able to keep it in the zone. All the way back to Teagan. Teagan sends it up and off the wall. Looks like it did clear out of the zone. Not quite sure where it's at the moment. Center ice controlled by the Badgers. And takes a quick shot. Blocker save, pad save, kicked away by Liv. Berkeley comes away with this. Good opportunity for Berkeley. Takes kind of a deep shot here as Ryan puts pressure on the puck down there as well. Badgers bring it back down. We're going to get an icing call right here. And we'll reset down in the O zone as we get a line change for our Roughriders. Levi is going to step in for the Roughriders here on the face-off. Puck's going to get wrapped around, controlled by the Badgers back behind the net to bring it forward, bring it right down the middle here. And we're going to get a penalty here on Gavin. So Gavin got a little strong with the stick. He's getting called for a 30-second penalty for slashing. So the Roughriders are now on a 90-second penalty kill. Puck controlled by the Badgers. Up on the top side board, quick shot, flipped in, deflected off of, I think, Jack. Still controlling it. Levi swings around, tries to challenge. Cross ice pass over far side, going to get a shot off, goes wide left. Levi is going to try to pick this up on the bottom. Puck comes back around to the near side corner. Finally, it's going to be slipping up and out of the zone, so Badgers have got to reset now. Finally, Badgers bring it back into the zone, but little pop fly handled easily by Liv. Who in the non-winner you'll find snagging pop flies, playing softball. So new line comes in, Abel stepping back in. He'll be taking this face-off. And it looks like the face-off, we have black for the Roughriders, and we have gray for the Badgers. Owen able to take that away right away. He's got to have a good angle if he can control the puck all the way in here. He's going to sling it. Goes wide right. Abel's going to be on the high side to pick it back up. Looks to the center. Brings it in. That wraps right around back behind. But Owen's going to pick it up on the near side corner. Tries to center it, but broken up by the Badgers. Hadley harassed and able to break this up as well, stop the puck flow. But still, it comes down into the zone for the Badgers. Quick shot. Got a quick save there by Liv. Had a collision as well with between Abel and one of the Badger players, but looks like they're both all right. 5:02 remaining here. Second period of play. Score still 0-0. Dangerous face-off right to the center. Teagan picks it up. He's taking this down. He's chopping it forward, trying to get to Owen, but it drops in deeper. Owen centers. Nobody there to receive. The Badgers now work to bring this back down the ice. Crossing center ice here as they bring it into the zone. Able poke check high side. Finally, Owen takes that away. Loses it, though, to the Badgers. Able to maybe keep control of it. Puck floating back around behind. Teagan slings it down the bottom side boards. It's going to come up and out of the zone, but picked up by the Badgers center ice. Able poke check knocked away. Owen trying to get the breakaway here. Now, Owen's got one guy to beat here. He's got Abel on the left side as well. Loses the puck, though. Back to Teagan. Teagan works to pass cross ice up to Nora. Nora slings down to Abel. Abel takes it into the zone. He's going to take a shot. It's going to go wide left, though, and come back to top Owen. Owen sets up for the slap shot, but didn't have an opportunity to swing as the Badgers took it away prior to getting to him. So Nora up on top, trying to get a stick on. Quick shot, scooped up, eaten up by Liv. So another save for Liv. And we'll see a line change here all around. And we'll set up for another face-off down there in the defensive zone. So far through about 8.5 minutes of play in this period, the offense has belonged almost exclusively to the Badgers here. So need to see some Rough Rider offense, a little bit of production coming up, but we've only taken one shot in this period so far. The shot goes wide right. It's going to be picked up on near side boards by Ryan. Ryan has some room. He's moving with it. He tries to push it forward, but broken up by the Badgers. Berkeley chops at it, can't stop. It still wraps back around that bottom side corner as Grayson continues to put pressure on the puck as well. Loses his puck, it comes out. So Badgers are going to have to reset here, get back off. And they're clear as they bring it into their offensive zone. Got a little collision high side, just incidental. Puck shot from top. It's, should get a penalty right there, and we get one. So number 16 put a shot on Addy. And we're going to get a stoppage of play for a little bit of roughing right there by number 46, Cooper. Who acts like he's surprised, but clearly put the hit on her. So send him over to the old sin bin, give the power play to the Rough Riders. And we'll move down to our offensive zone. So Rough Riders now on a 90-second power play based on the penalty that was just assessed and given to the Badgers. Badgers have the puck on the top side corner. Gavin able to get a stick on, keep it up. It's going to be, can't be kept in. So Nora's going to pick that puck up here backside. Passes forward up to Brendan, but a little errant of pass here went wide. Nora's going to pick it back up again. We're now clear. And gives a shot. Looks like it goes wide left of the goal. Sitting back behind. Rough Riders have got to pressure this. Try to keep it in here. Can't keep it in. And Badgers are going to dump this back behind the net right now. So 42 seconds remains on this power play. Levi has puck high side, but still controlled. Pushed right back in by the Badgers as Nora swings over. Center and pass picked up. Gavin's going to pick this up. He's got some room to skate as he brings it out and down. Chops it up forward. Nobody there to receive except for Badgers. Badgers are going to run this back behind the net to kill some additional time. Gotta pursue them. And they kick it off the wall, but Hadley's right there to try to keep it in. And puck comes back out. So not any production coming out of this power play thus far. As the Badgers still control it. Blocker, pad save, kick save there by Liv. And we're back to full strength for both teams. So centering pass, Abel sweeps it out. It comes all the way back up, still controlled by the Badgers center ice. Abel kicks it back out of the zone, but brought right back in by the Badgers. Nora's going to pick it up on the high side here, try to run it up this wall. Comes out of the zone. Abel tries to get a stick on it, can't get it there. And we're going to get an offside call. So down to 34 seconds in the second period here. Badgers bring it back into the zone. Poke check by Owen. They're calling it clear. I thought maybe that was over the blue line. They want to call it clear. Bouncing puck into Liv. Abel chops it away on the rebound. So send it up this near side board. Comes up and out of the zone. And we're going to get an offside call here with about 12 seconds on the official clock for the remainder of this second period. So Roughriders need to push this down. Let's just keep it clear out of our defensive zone and work to get here to the third period. Oh, good try by Owen. Couldn't quite get the stick on it, though. We're down to 4 seconds, so we're going to get one last shot. Stick save by Liv, knocks it away. Picked up by Abel on the high side here. We're going to go ahead and reset. And that concludes the second period of play as we look for one more period of hockey in this second game of the day. So second period, the Roughriders struggled to put some shots on goal, getting only one shot on goal for the entire period. Flip side of that, you compare it to what the Badgers were able to do. Badgers took a total of 7 shots in that second period. So they're sitting at a total of 12 shots to the Roughriders 6. So hopefully get some more offensive production here as we move into this third period of play. And truth be told, the only way you get points is shots. So Roughriders need some shots here. We'll see what they'll do to change up play and try to get some more opportunities. All right, Roughriders come back out onto the ice here as we swap in. Line coming out here looks like Dom, Berkeley, and Ryan for your defensive players. We got Grayson and we got Jack. All right, check and make sure the goalies are ready. We are set. And we're live for third period of play. Okay, puck wraps back in that corner. They bring it back around the high side. Wraps over to, looks like Ryan, who's trying to poke that away. Quick shot. Liv gets the quick save. Covers it up. And we will reset here for face-off down in defensive zone. Levi and crew will step in for this one. So Levi's got Gavin Bursler high side and Brendan on the low side. And it looks like we have Nora and Tegan out there for defense. Good challenge by Tegan, but not there. Able to get this. He's in a good position here. I'm sorry, that was Brendan that was down from maybe earlier. Brendan's able to take it down into the zone. He's going to look to push it forward and center. Loses the puck, though. And that puck's going to come out up top. It's going to be controlled by Tegan. Tegan tries to get the pass off, loses it, though. It's going to be picked up. I'm not sure what we have. Looks like we have a injured player. Not sure who it is. Looks like it'd be one of the Badger players here. So we'll take a moment and reset right here. And he is up and off the ground, so still taking a second just to regain himself. All right, he's working his way off the ice here slowly, but good to see him up and moving around. All right, so we'll kick this back off. 11:10 remaining here. We'll go right to the center ice for the face-off. New line coming in for the Roughriders. So Abel Owen and Gavin are going to step back in here. And we're going to get offside call right here. So unable to get all the players back across that blue line. Badgers get a offside call, and we'll reset here for face-off once again. All right, shot deflected by Abel. And they're going to pull an icing call out of this as Abel hits it too strong. Nope. They kept it. They played it down there. So interesting choice by the Badgers to play that and not let it roll. The Badgers bring it across center ice here. Abel, a little poke check, tries to knock it away, still maintain control. Drops it back up the ice. And then it got saved by Liv. Got a line change here, bringing in fresh legs for both sides. 10:20 remaining, third period to play. Berkeley's going to step into the dot. Puck comes out. Berkeley's able to get on, trying to push it up and out. Hadley's able to also kick it, but puck bounces right back in the zone as Addie Towns is on this near side. Center and pass. Good snap away by Hadley, but once again, that puck stays in there. Puck is knocked up and out of play. So we'll reset here for another face-off. Quick shot's going to go wide right of Liv. It's going to be picked up by, I think it was Addie down there, picked it up, brings it back up top, though still controlled by the Badgers. Attempted center and pass. Shot goes wide right and probably missed the post by 6 inches or so. Puck's going to wrap back around behind the net. Addie's going to challenge for it. Comes back around near side corner. Centering pass received, but deflected off of of Hadley's leg. And Berkeley walks away with it. She's got it on the high side. She's moving, pushing this forward. Continues to keep, but finally pushes forward. And we're going to get a direct shot here. We got a pad save by Liv. Puck is loose in front of the net, but finally kicked up and out. Good job by the team. Another save by Liv. Puck bounces up and over. Not sure where it's at right now. It looks like it's on the backside of the net. They're going to stop play here and pull it off because they can't break it free. So good defense by Liv right there in the net. At the same time, a couple of lucky bounces with that puck getting lodged. There's a lot of activity right there, and did a good job to clear it, but still, you got to get that puck out of there. Levi is stepping in for the Roughriders. Puck comes out. Gavin's able to knock this down. This is going to be an icing call if it goes all the way. Not going to make it there, though. So puck is slipped up and off the glass. Jack has it, tries to keep it. Can't get a handle on it. It goes back down the other way as Grayson's able to get a stick on and knock it out. Levi pulls it up high side. He pushes it down the wall, so Gavin's skating for it. And we're going to get an offside call right here as puck bounced. Levi caught it and carried it in while Gavin was across the blue line. So new line in here, able stepping back in for the faceoff. Puck controlled by the Riders, but taken away by the Badgers here. Fighting for the puck on the bonsai board. Looks like it finally pops out as they carry it into the zone. Shot goes wide left. Badgers still controlling the high side. Owen comes around, gets a stick on it, pushes it back up. Slung up to the top, still controlled by the Badgers. Going to take a shot way about 2-3 foot over the goal. And Owen comes away with the puck. He's able to chip this down. I don't think it has enough to carry down to the second red line. So Abel swings in to challenge this. Center and pass, but nobody was there. Comes the far side Gavin. Gavin brings it back center. We got a penalty coming up here as Owen took a shot in the back here. So we'll get a stoppage of play. Good news is that the Roughriders are going to go on to power play here for the next minute, 30 seconds. Puck goes back behind the net, able to challenge for that puck. Looks like the Badgers are able to redirect it. Still pressure being put on. Abel's going to try to pick him up here on the left side as Badgers bring it across the ice. The shot goes wide left. It's going to be picked up on the high side by Tegan. Tegan's got some room to work through it. Poke check taken away by the Badgers, but still down in the offensive zone for the Roughriders. Now it comes out. Badgers swing around top, tries to give a little shot. Not a lot of power on it behind. Abel's going to come away with it. Drops it up, tips it down. And Badgers going to run it back behind the net and reset this as they move down the ice. Nora's on the high side corner. Attempt to the center, but knocked away by Berkeley. Berkeley's going to sling it around. It's going to be picked up on the far side by Dom. Dom looks to pass. It's a slow, broken up pass, though. It didn't come out, but Berkeley's there to pick it up. Berkeley's going to run it in the zone here. She's going to take this shot. And it is a pad shot or pad save by the Badgers goalie. Puck is kicked out the top. Good job by Nora to keep it within the zone. Chop shot. And still loose puck moving around right there in front of the net. The goalie can't get on it. Still loose. Finally squirts out right back around behind the net. Berkeley's going to swing up top. She steps off to let Teagan take it. Berkeley has the puck on the high side. She runs it in. Takes this shot right off of the goalie's mask. But a very bad bounce as brings her into position for a quick move for them. Stick save by Liv. Cleared out by Teagan. So good work by the Roughriders right here. And that puck is dropped back down into the corner. The puck is in that top side corner. It's going to be picked up by, looks like Gavin. Gavin loses it. Addie comes away with the puck as she pushes this forward up the ice. Brings it down into the zone. Puck comes out. Addie's got to get across, and we're going to get a offside call as Brendan fired just a half second faster than Addie could get back across the line. 4:39 here remaining in this third period to play. We got Levi stepping in, Gavin high side, Brendan low side. Race down the puck. Addie's able to get it and punches it back up towards the top. Still working to get the puck out of the zone, but still in there. And Gavin puts a stick and is able to poke it away, break it up. And Gavin chips it up and out of the zone. It's going to be controlled, though, by the Badgers up high here at the blue line. Puts back down the wall. And puck is all over the place here. So we're going to get an icing call. And we're going to move all the way back down to the Roughriders defensive zone. 3:59 remaining in third period to play. Score still tied at 0-0. So great game all around. But a lot of hockey to play yet, too. Puck still controlled by the Badgers to bring it up and across the top. Controlled by Owen. Owen brings it down the ice, but he's being challenged right there. Abel sits right behind, see if he can bring it in. Quick shot. Liv's going to scoop that up, and we're going to reset here. Line change all around for both Badgers and the Roughriders. Stepping in is Berkeley, going to take this face off. Puck squirts out. Liv covers it up very quickly, and we'll do this once again. Puck bouncing around in front of Liv. Liv is on top, and she's covering up. Do it again. Roughriders are going to swap out lines here. So Nora and Teagan's going to come in as our defenders. As Levi, Brendan, and Gavin are in for the O-line. Another quick pop shot, just covered up. 2-3 seconds coming off the clock at a time here. All right, finally getting to play a little bit of hockey right here. Brendan comes away with this as he pushes it up the ice. He's going to look to dump it. Going to get dumped right back around behind the net. And we're going to get another penalty on Gavin. So we're going to get a tripping call. As soon as Rough Riders get contact here, able to control this puck, we'll get the penalty call. But until that point, it's not the case. So still not calling it. There we go. Finally get some stoppage right here. So it looks like we got dual penalties right here. Gavin's going to take a trip into the penalty box for the trip that was down there. But equally, the Badgers are sending one of their own to the box. So, you don't want to see any penalties, but nonetheless, we're still playing 5-on-5 hockey right here. And we're going to reset this here with 2:37 left in this third period right here at center ice. Puck pushed back, controlled by the Badgers. Able in position, try to break it up. It comes loose, pushed out to the corner. Owen's got a stick on it, trying to move it up the wall. Backhand pushes it down. It's still being controlled by the Badgers. Badgers work to center this. Comes right back out, finally pushed back up to the top. Slap shot attempt. And looks like Addy was able to get, I think, a hand on it and actually stop that. One more time, back in the top again. This one goes wide left. So a lot of opportunities coming in here right now for, and there's another one. Puck goes wrapped back around. Floating, finally, Abel's going to get a stick on it and look to get it up and out of here as he moves it down the side. He's going to chop it off the wall. Misses the puck, though. Can't get it out of there. And here we go, got another shot, and Liv eats it up. Glove save, controlled, and we'll reset once again. Get the line change here for the Rough Riders, also for the Badgers as well. 1:35 remaining here. Stepping out, we got Tegan and Nora that are stepping out on the ice for the line, for the defensive line. Quick shot, deflected, knocked off of Nora's leg. Berkeley comes in, tries to clear it, able to get it up and out. Ryan is breaking free on this one in a good position. He's going to take the shot. Saved, though, by the Badgers goalie, so a good opportunity for us. But good save by the Badgers down there. So Badgers bring it back down across center ice. Loose puck bouncing around, still controlled by the Badgers. Nora's got it, trying to swing it down this wall. It's going to come up and out. And we're going to get an icing call and come right back down here. Pitch the clock says 1:05 here, left in the game. And the line that's in right now looks like Owen, Abel, see, not sure who else, Levi. And then we have Tegan and Nora as well. So Owen's on this fast break. He's going to try to get this shot. Can't quite get it, looking to a backhand, put it in. Comes up the top. Badgers end up with control of it. Chopped on the high side wall as Nora's able to try to push it back. He can't, does come out of the zone. .34 seconds on the clock here. We're going to get an offsides as Badgers were not clear. So good chance there for the Rough Riders. Not as good as the chance with Ryan a few minutes ago. But nonetheless, we got 31.4 seconds to play here on the official clock. Badgers control. Takes a shot. Pad saved by Liv. Knocked off high side. Picked up by Nora. Nora's going to push it up. Stays within the zone, though. Owen's going to pick this up. He's got Abel on the left side. He can get it. Can't get it out of the zone, though. Berkeley comes around, snaps it. Still controlled by the Badgers. Gets a shot high and wide right. Picked up by Nora on the backside. 2 seconds remain. So this is going to do it for the game right here. But a 0-0 shutout for the two teams and ends up in a tie. So let me go through the line right here, but that's going to do it for hockey today. And we're going to go ahead and reset for the rest of the day and work in and get ready for tomorrow morning. So let me check real quick. I believe tomorrow morning's game is early. And in fact, it is early as in 8:20 a.m. So for you Iowans out there, that is a 7:20 start. And it's definitely going to be an early one for the kids out here, but not as early as this is going to be for you out there in Iowa. So thanks for watching today. Appreciate it. And we'll see everybody here tomorrow.